Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today I'm back with another mega review for you all. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Hurt Locker. Yes, the movie that won Best Picture in 2008. I'm going to go over my general thoughts of the movie. I'm going to give you all the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should go back and see this one or not. Also, I'm going to let you know the streaming services you can find this movie on right now. Also, for my physical media collectors out there, I'm going to be doing a full unboxing of the new 4K Steelbook. Also going over the audio and visual quality. So definitely stick around till the end of the video for that full unboxing. But without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome to Camp Victory.
Oh, Camp Victory. I thought this was Camp Liberty.
Oh no, they changed that about a week ago. Victory sound better.
All right.
Now to get into the good of the movie. So The Hurt Locker is a modern war movie that follows an EOD team that's job it is to disarm these explosives. And so you got Jeremy Renner, who is the main lead actor in this movie, and Jeremy Renner does a great job with this performance here. He just shows so many emotions to this character, and you can see that this character gets an adrenaline rush from what he does in the war, but also when he's stressed, you see that really does come across. So awesome performance there. Also, you have Anthony Mackie as his war buddy, and they also have like banter back and forth, so they don't always agree, and they do get in some tough situations sometimes, but you can still see they are a part of a team, and they are truly looking out for each other. So you got Hawkeye and Falcon in this movie, of course the actors, not the characters, but they do a great job along with all the other supporting actors. They really do give life to this movie because you care about these characters, you get invested in them, and you want to see that they get through this war okay. Also, how this movie is filmed, the cinematography is fantastic here. They film on location, so you really get a sense of what the war would have been like in the Middle East, and you can just see the scorching heat come through on screen. And they also kind of film it in a documentary style where it makes it feel more realistic, like it was an actual event going on that was being videotaped rather than a fictional story with fictional characters. So how they're able to do that with the filming of this movie is just awesome. That's probably one of the many reasons why this movie won Best Picture, because all the components to this movie just add to the experience. It's a solid story here, a solid script. You care what's going to happen to these characters, and then also you just get the message of that, wow, war is just so horrific and can be so dangerous, and how stressful it can be, and how it can impact you and all the people around you and just everybody involved with it. And they're able to give us that message without beating us over the head with the message and just saying it. You just get the sense of that message through what this group of characters is going through what this team has to go through on their missions. And so to me, this movie is just well done in so many ways.
So what do you got?
The car has been parked illegally. The suspension is sagging. There's definitely something heavy in the trunk.
Interesting.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna die. I wanna die comfortable.
Now to get into the bad of the movie. So there isn't any major negative flaw here that hurts the movie overall, but I do think there's a few areas that could have been slightly improved upon just to make this movie a more entertaining experience overall. So I'll mention those. First one being the score and soundtrack. While I think it works fine for this movie they were going for, I don't think it's anything super memorable that you're going to remember down the road as compared with other war films that have really epic scores and soundtracks. So to me, this one is just kind of okay. Also, you do feel the runtime of this movie. Actually, it feels longer than the runtime. It's a 2 hour and 11 minute. To me, it felt like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's never a good sign for a movie to feel longer than its actual runtime. So I do think there's some pacing issues here and there. I do think the beginning's really strong, and I do think the movie ends strong, but I do think there's some scenes in the middle that just kind of slow down a bit, and you got to be really patient with them. Yeah, it does give a realistic sense to how it would actually be in war, because there would definitely be patient moments, but in terms of just a film entertainment viewing experience, it does slow down in some scenes, and you're like, let's kind of pick this up. What's going to happen next? Let's move along. And you just kind of have to be patient. And so I do think we could have maybe improved upon that by maybe cutting down a few of those scenes in the middle. Also, another way you could have improved upon that is by adding some action into this movie, because the action is very light in this movie. It's not a very heavy action war film, and that's okay. You don't have to have a lot of action in every war movie. I know this movie's main focus was just on this team that disarms explosives, so it makes sense for the movie, but I still think they should have sprinkled in a couple more action sequences, maybe in the middle, just to kind of wake you up, grab your attention, and get you more excited for the story going forward. I think if they did that, that would have picked up the pace of the movie as well. And so I do think there was just a couple pacing issues here and there, and so those don't hurt the movie overall. Still an extremely well put together movie, but just some areas that could have slightly improved the movie.
Have you disarmed?
873.
873. You're a wild man. You know that?
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now, should you go back and watch The Hurt Locker if you already haven't seen this movie? Absolutely. It's a Best Picture winner. I think every film fan out there should see every Best Picture winner at least one time, just to kind of cross it off the list and know that you saw a well put together movie. Especially if you're a fan of the war genre. To me, this is probably one of the best war movies out there. You just have some really good intense moments in this film. Now, if you're not a fan of the war genre, if you don't like any war movies at all, then this movie definitely isn't going to win you over, because it's a little bit more patient of a war movie. So at that point, then yeah, maybe not go for this one. But if you like war movies at all, then I think this is a really solid war movie you have to see. And it's even available on a lot of streaming platforms right now. I believe you can check it out still on Hulu, Amazon, and Peacock. So definitely go check it out, preview it, see if you like it. And then maybe later, if you're a physical media collector, definitely pick up on the disc of it. But this is one I can definitely strongly recommend, because it is definitely a quality movie.
To go about disarming one of these things. The way you don't die, sir.
Now to get into our 4K Steelbook copy of this one, let's do our full unboxing here. And this is from Lionsgate. Once again, Lionsgate just does a good job with their movies here. The front cover is fantastic, just showing off that Jeremy Renner's character in the suit. Perfect, perfect. Then you got, of course, the title spine, and then the back. And now this movie doesn't have a ton of special features. Unfortunately, you do have a one behind the scenes special feature, which is pretty good, but it's super short. So you're not going for the special features on this movie, unfortunately. However, in terms of the 4K disc quality here, with the high dynamic range, where you get the brighter brights and the deeper darks, I mean, it works perfect for this movie, because you got those desert scenes where you want to see the brighter colors, and then you have some night scenes as well where you want to see the deeper dark colors. And so that high dynamic range works perfect in this movie. And then the sound is great here. You got the Dolby Atmos soundtrack, so you can't go wrong with that. So in terms of 4K disc, they did a good job with that. Now let's take off the slipcover, and that's what's nice about what Lionsgate has been doing with these movies they're re-releasing in steelbook form. They're giving them that slipcover, which is nice because it gives it that extra protection, which is fantastic. But then you also get different artwork, which is awesome. So now you can kind of take a look at this one, and you can see the different artwork, and those colors just pop right there. Look at that. Wow, just captures some scenes from the movie just perfectly. Really good popping colors there. Very nicely done. And then of course you got the spine. And then you can kind of see the back here. See the rest of the team. Really nice colors there. Cool, cool, cool. So definitely captures the movie perfectly here. Now let's open it up. And let's, ooh, the discs are fantastic here. Look at these discs. Wow. Just really well done. And if you see the movie, you'll get kind of the reference to these types of disc. I mean, it looks like they're kind of sold at like a flea market, and you'll kind of see those scenes in the movie. So it's just really well done and really good attention to detail, how they're able to do that with the disc there. And you can even see like the little price tags there that actually isn't like something you can just like take off. Oh, like, well, they left the price tag on that? No, that's intentional for the disc, and it just captures the movie perfectly. So let's take those discs out. Let's take a little bit more closer of a look here. And so we got the 4K. Once again, just really some good details there. Really excellent accent. Really well done. Got a really nice 4K disc there. And then of course you get the Blu-ray, which is nice. And so let's take a look at the Blu-ray. So Blu-ray, same style there, but he just says disc 2 in Blu-ray. I like that, how it looks like it was marked up with a Sharpie. No, that's all the disc artwork. Okay, that's intentional. But once again, makes sense once you see the movie. And then of course you get a digital in this as well. So you get the 4K, you get the Blu-ray, you get the digital. And then look at the inside. Oh, more artwork. How fantastic is that? You see Jeremy Renner's character disarming a explosive right there. And just the detail to that scene. So all around, just the art on this packaging here, the front, the back, the disc, the inside. I mean, that's really what you're buying this steelbook for. The amazing artwork. So if you're somebody that likes collecting steelbooks, yeah, this is one of the better ones I've seen. I think this is really well done just in terms of packaging and art design. In terms of disc, yep, the 4K disc are done well enough. So that's also a great addition. The only thing here really lacking is special features on the movie. It would have been nice if they kind of reached out, maybe got some more special features. But other than that, definitely a good physical media copy to have of this one. And for 20 bucks, hey, you can't go wrong with that. So definitely a good pickup here.
We're going on a mission. And my job is to keep you safe so we can keep going on missions.
So that will do it for today's mega review of The Hurt Locker and unboxing of that 4K Steelbook. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen this movie before and what did you think of it? Or if you haven't seen the movie before, are you now planning on seeing it? Also, have you picked up this 4K Steelbook yet? I mean, it just looks fantastic. Also, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of these future movie reviews, unboxings, movie news, movie ranking videos, you name it. We'll talk everything movies on this channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video.
Come on. Do it. Do it! Come on. Come on.
Also, like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man, reminding you to make every day a movie day.